Radiant team ban.
Hey, and welcome back to the Dubai Esports Championship.
Dire
I'm
team ban.
Wolf Dota. Thanks for tuning in. We've got Extraordinary Team going up against ELAB. So far, some pretty standard bans. We've got Invoker, Darkseer, and Doom taken out. And they're going to take out the IO, so apparently an IO
Radiant
player on the other
team
team.
pick.
Bane being snapped up quite
Dire
quickly as
team pick.
well. I imagine we'll see an Ember Spirit come up for one of these teams quickly, and a couple of the other classics. There's Tusk, I should have
Dire
classics.
team
A
pick.
couple of the other meta heroes and standard pickups and the like. I don't first day casting this tournament. Sorry about that. I'll mute my phone. First time casting of these guys, so we'll have to get to know them a little bit here, but nonetheless, we'll see what the playstyle is. So they'll probably pick up something to combo with the Tusk,
10
some sort
seconds
of
remaining.
initiation and follow-up, so maybe a secondary stun like a Lina stun, or
5 seconds remaining.
potentially like a Wraith King, Sand King, and the
Reserve
like.
time.
Sorry guys, I'm just still getting set up here, unfortunately. But they're gonna go with a Quap of Pain, a Queen
Radiant
of Pain,
team
and then the
pick.
Slardar pick very quickly
Radiant
afterwards. So
team
they know what they
ban.
want. They want something to be able to hunt down and bring down the Queen
Dire
of
team
Pain,
ban.
as well as potentially taking that away from them. Wraith King and PL going to be
Radiant
banned out.
team ban.
I'm not sure. The Wraith King ban is a little bit interesting, as well as the they're just a little bit interesting. Ember Spirit going to be taken out of the pool as
Dire
well.
team ban.
That's not too surprising. He's a very strong hero right now. Been doing a lot of work up against various teams. And he's just overall really
10
strong hero at the
seconds remaining.
moment. We'll have to see where they want to go. Extraordinary. They could ban out.
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, they can ban out whatever they want. Right now, who else is pretty strong?
Reserve time.
I haven't seen Alchemist lately. Maybe a Zeus ban. That way, they can get the guaranteed initiation. They don't have to worry about a Thunder God's Wrath going off and then it canceling out their Blink Daggers on the Tusk, or if Quap is able to blink away, she doesn't have to worry about getting picked off there. Right at the end on her way out. They could also ban up a Silencer. He's pretty good against their lineup. They're gonna go with Undying though.
Dire team pick.
So we'll see what they want from there.
Silencer.
Radiant team pick.
And they're gonna go for the Silencer themselves, so they cancel out that Bane ultimate through BKB, and as well as prevent the Slardar from getting off his tracks and stuns.
Dire team pick.
Gyrocopter is going to get grabbed as well. Another pretty common hero, so we'll see where Extraordinary want to go as far as their hard carry.
10 seconds remaining.
I am assuming the Silencer is a support and that the Co-op's mid. Tusk will be in the off
5
lane.
seconds remaining.
So we'll see what they want to grab. I'm surprised Shadow Fiend stayed in the pool as long as he has.
Reserve time.
Might see ELAB pick that up. They've got the open mid lane for him as well if they want to. He fares fairly well against the Queen. After once they're both level 3, I think he can win the lane as well. But he does get pressured very easily, so Silencer would be pretty tough for him to deal with, as well as if Shadow Fiend gets picked off once or twice and the Silencer's around and he loses that intelligence, it's going to be very hard for him to sustain his mana. Lich is going to get picked up, so maybe this is a core Silencer.
Pick.
And they'll be running the Silencer in the safe lane, and then Lich and Tusk in the off lane, maybe Lich there as well, or solo Tusk. This could also be an aggressive lane of some such. Wind Ranger's going to be picked up for Elab, so I
Dire
imagine
team
she'll
ban.
be the mid laner there. They not going to pick up that SF.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And coming out, Vengeful Spirit, the last ban for Extraordinary,
Reserve
and
time.
we're just gonna wait and see where they want to go with that Elab. Where do they want to ban? I imagine it'll be... Okay, so Silencer's the one position. They've got the co-op in the offlane, so ban out another support or a core, I would guess. Because they can run Silencer, Lich supports, and Tusk as the primary offlaner, and then run one more safe laner, so maybe ban out something like a Spectre, or who else would be really good right now? Juggernaut wouldn't be bad actually against the Wind Ranger. He can dodge for power shots and shackle and stuff like that with a spin, as well as he's pretty good at engaging against the gyrocopters, can dodge a lot of the damage from them, can get away from the Slardar to a point, avoid the stuns. They do have a Bane though, so they can lock him down with that, but they've got a lot of ways to cancel that. They're going to ban out the Night Stalker, which is a pretty interesting
Dire
choice,
team pick.
considering what I imagine the what the position they have left is. They could run something like a Lycanthrope as well, maybe go for a little bit more push potential here. But so far it doesn't seem to be the case. No, I really like Juggernaut for Extraordinary's lineup. They have a lot of chase
10
potential with
seconds
the
remaining.
Lich slows as well as the slow on last word now.
5
And then the
seconds
Tusk
remaining.
stuns and snowballs and stuff like that. They've got lots of different ways to catch people out and lock them down.
Reserve time.
Might want to go for something a little more traditional. I don't think they really want to go PA because order they get's gonna either have to deal a lot of magical damage to deal with the Wind Ranger,
Earth Shaker.
and well, they're gonna go with a lot of magical damage and
Radiant
lockdown.
team
They're
pick.
gonna go with the Earth Shaker, so it makes me think it's a one-position silencer, and they're actually gonna grab Rubik as their last support for Elab. I really like that pickup. Gives them a lot of different options as far as what they want to do and where they can run their supports and gank them, and then it gives them all these great spells to steal. Like honestly, anything from any of these heroes is going to be fantastic for him. Oh, unfortunately, we're going to have one quick pause coming right off the bat, but I'll quickly go ahead and introduce. Actually, I'll just wait. So they're going to run Rubik in the Gyrocopter safe lane with the Rubik Bane, solo Slardar, mid Wind Ranger probably. I imagine that's a support Earthshaker, mid-quap, farming silencer, off-lane, Tusk Lich, and then the Earthshaker will just be covering the silencer in the safe lane. So they'll probably run 2-1-2 on EXT, and then Elab will run the 1-1-3. I'm guessing. Just a little bit of a guess there, because all Earthshaker's got to do is just be a threat, because Silencer is probably going to go for an early point in Glaives. That'll give him a lot of harass, 30%, so he gets an extra 10 pure damage on every auto attack, as well as the ability to orb at the Slardar, if that's going to be how their laning phase goes. Then they can go from that into, if they can manage to trap him and get a kill off, last word proc, it's a very heavy damage at level 150, as well as maybe a couple of arcane curses. They changed the name of that, didn't they? Interesting, but looks like it's going to be a big 5-man rotation going up top. Did they start with the smoke? No, they didn't. They're just running their Rubik's got boots level 1 though. Anyone else? He's going to be very far ahead, so they're going to look for a level 1 fight. They want to get in there, get a ward down, and look for an early engagement. Whereas on the other side, on EXT, it looks like they're going to be running their Tusk. Yeah, solo bottom like I thought. Lich has a ward. Silencer's been pulled some regen as well as he's got some fairy fire. And then a null talisman. So he's gonna be hitting really hard at level 1. Assuming he goes for his glaives. But it'll be curious if they're gonna run that as an aggressive tri lane. maybe aggressive tri lane with the Lich or with the Silencer farming. And leave the Earthshaker solo lane. That'd be a very interesting choice. Maybe they just haven't quite sorted themselves out. Where is this co-op set? Crazy. Cool. Looks like Elab's ready to rock and roll. And hopefully we'll be underway soon. Looks like somebody's having some technical difficulties, which is always unfortunate. Yeah, the Earthshaker has disconnected. Reborn things. Oh, so is the Silencer. Well, off to a rousing start. But hopefully, hopefully it doesn't take too long for him to reconnect. But until then, we might as well look at the effigies. We got a Magnus one. Mediocre. That's fun. The past is death, madfucker. Watch your back. Rage of Earth. These guys are all going for like serious ones. That's no fun. You gotta get some clowny ones. Some clowny effigies. These guys don't even have any. Oh, wait. That's rough. Any cosmetics at all on these folks? Okay, Gyrocopter's got some weak sauce stuff. Wind Ranger's got a little bit of swag, that's alright. But unfortunate early disconnects are the bane of my existence as a caster, so especially when I'm solo casting, there's just not a lot to do. Once after you've theory crafted the lanes and stuff like that. As far as late game, I think EXT can take it in the late game. They have a lot of damage potential with the Silencer and Lockdown with the Tusk. Earthshaker's a great late game support. He's got a lot of control and can do quite a bit of damage with his Enchant Totem and Echo Slam even in the later portions of the game. Lich, I think, kind of falls off. His ice armor will still be good for protecting the allies. Co-op can do pretty well in the late game. You know, she can get things like an Ags, Refresher, Assault Cuirass, maybe an Octarine Core for the even shorter cooldowns. Tusk can do some damage in the late game as well, but I worry because they do have the Rubik. He's going to have Null Field. It's going to do a lot against the Earthshaker a little bit later. It's going to help out against some of the co-op spells. And help out a fair bit against the Lich as well. But Rubik does fall pretty quick, but he can get some clutch steals, maybe get some utility, Blink Dagger, Force Staff, Yules, etc. Bane, same thing, can get a Blink Dagger, Yules, Force Staff. Maybe they want to go for the Aether Lens, get a little extra range on the Fiend's Grip there. I mean, that wouldn't be bad at all. If you can see somebody just grip them immediately, extra range on Nightmare, Brain Sap, and whatnot. So we'll see what he wants to go for there. You know what, that wouldn't be terrible on Wind Ranger to get further Shackle range. I wonder if that would affect the Latch range at all, or if that would be not effective. I don't believe Aether Lens would affect Rock Barrage as it's not a targetable spell. It doesn't target in any way. This is already AoE, this is not targetable. I mean, you could cast that further, but it's kind of useless. Again, same with Slardar. Wouldn't be bad on Rubik though, spell steal distance. I mean, if he gets an Ags, it's pretty good. But and so, as far as the late game goes, they do have the gyro scales very well in the late game. Obviously, flat cannon, you can get a Divine, a Daedalus, all those kind of items and stuff like that. Just those standard late game heavy carry items. But he's also got the Slaughter who'll be amping up and assisting with that single target damage. So one thing Gyro does really well is kill the entire team, but one thing he doesn't do well is focus down one bigger unit. So if Silencer starts getting really tanky, he gets some like a Scythe and a Shiva's Guard, maybe a Scotty, a couple of items with a lot of health on them, or even just get some extra levels, BKB, and can be pretty difficult to bring down without that extra magic damage. They'll have that Amplify to burst him as needed. You can go in with the extra physical damage as well, and then they can track down the Queen of Pain, so once they get a track on him, it won't be too bad. But it looks like everybody's reconnecting, and we should be underway soon. Sorry about the pause, but it looks like it'll be a little unfortunate. And so from here, okay, good. It does look like we're about to be underway. The team could probably come up with some sort of a game plan We'll see what it is. Where's this Lich going? Lich and Silencer are... Okay, Silencer's just following the Lich. I hate that. It drives me friggin' nuts. But they're all moving up top. Really quick. Rubik's quite a ways ahead, so they'll have to wait and see. They probably want to get an aggressive ward down, maybe block this camp. They can put it right here, and they can block the pull camp as well. Or just get some vision here and block it. But we'll see where he wants to put it. He's gonna block it there and give a little bit of vision. They're gonna move through. They're not gonna be able to find anyone though. The other side, EXT, they've smoked up. They're going for the deep ward as well,
30
but they're
seconds
not
to
gonna
battle.
find anybody. And they spent a little bit more money on this just off the bat, so they'll have to be a little bit careful. Probably just gonna plop it down, maybe here. Or are they gonna go for the bush ward? Looks like they're not. They want to go. They want to go in deep. They're actually gonna sit and wait in the mid lane. Bane might have shown. They're pinging it out. They didn't. They ended up not using the ward as well. Very interesting choice.
The
We'll see how
battle
the lanes
begins.
break down too.
Every coin
Is
helps.
it gonna be an aggressive tri lane with the gyrocopter? I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, he's strong level 1 with full rocket barrage, but he's kind of squishy. Tusk is going to the offlane. Looks like they're gonna put the Slardar up against the Tusk solo. Where is the Bane? Bane is mid with the Wind Ranger. And Silencer's gonna be running the mid lane as well. Last word out on the Wind Ranger. Already starting that harass. Just so managed to get the CS, so we'll see how they do with that. But the Bane just gonna zone the Silencer. Oh, he actually gets Fissure Trapped here, but he's outside of range of the tower. He's got to be careful though. Actually, the Earthshaker's got to be careful. He's taking quite a bit of damage here. They've got a power shot. It won't be enough to kill him, but they do force him back, and that's one Fissure down, as well as quite a bit of early harass going on. The Queen up against Gyro shouldn't be too bad, but wow, with Rubik pulling off to the side here, it's gonna cause a lot of problems for her. Her wave's gonna be crashing into the tower. She's gonna be missing out on this experience as well. So we'll see if she's able to recover it all. Bottom lane, Tusk up against the Slardar seems to be having a rough day of it, and they're actually gonna rotate the Lich up to assist as well. They're gonna leave Tusk 1-for-1. Lots of CS going the way of the Slardar. He's already up to 4. He gets another deny too under the tower as well. That's rough. Oh. Slardar, Sir CBS doing a good job of managing the tower aggro. But I'm gonna just quickly go ahead and introduce the different players. We got Atiman playing the Tusk for EXT. On ELAB, we've got Sir CBS up in the mid lane right now. A stand-in for EXT, we've got I Just Zip. Then we've got Slavi playing for ELAB on the Wind Ranger. Couch Potato is playing for ELAB on the Bane. The Earthshaker's being handled by... Oh, Atiman, already went over him. Rubik being played by GH God and... Let's call him God. Playing the Rubik for ELAB. EXT is playing Kuro Atiman. Must be Kuro. Atiman must be some sort of a tag. Yeah. Vampire is playing Lich for EXT as well. And then last but certainly not least, the Gyrocopter is being played by Radrix. We'll call him Radrix. Hopefully, not butchering their names too poorly. But either way, unfortunately, another pause coming out. The Silencer is disconnected once again, and just making things a little bit slower than I'd like to see. But so far, Wind Ranger doing a great job in the mid lane. 7-3, Slardar 4-3. Queen of Pain is 3-1, 3-0 for the Gyro, 2-0 for the Silencer, and 1-1 for the Tusk. Rubik on the board with a single deny. Oh, hopefully he can snag the last hit. He's mid-cast. Guap is as well. This is important. Who's gonna get this big creep? Who's gonna get that 75 gold? Rubik doesn't really need it. She's already got his boots, but Guap would really like them. If she gets that, she should get level 2 off it either way. The creep experience is just split amongst everybody in the area now. Looks like Earthshaker really wants to go dive onto the Slardar, sorry, but he does not have a teleport scroll. And some all chat coming up from Couch Potato. I like it. Maybe the Arab scene is the equivalent of the NA scene. Admin, are you there? I am not the admin. Hope there's nothing stupid going on, like pauses into the pauses trying to stream snipe and stuff like that. Because it's been a couple of minutes now as well. Would be really unfortunate. Oh, someone drew a flower. How pretty. Valve create pause for this problem. Thank you, thank you. Oh, who's all watching? Apparently I got 4 people watching, that's not bad at all. How many people are viewing the game total? I'm just going to minimize this and take a peek. Just because I'm curious. Has it even popped up? There's 38 people watching. The ticket is free under Dota TV if you'd rather watch there as well. So you can check it out in game if you'd like. Just make sure to select me as your broadcaster. Gonna, I guess, plug myself a little bit here too. You can follow me on Twitch and Twitter, as well as subscribe for the VODs and some other content on YouTube, all under the same tag. That's at Wolf Dota. You can see it on the side there. I'll switch to a slightly better version of the overlay of the overlay is just a little less intrusive there. But as you can see on the right hand side, there's see how to spell my name, WULF Dota, and well, still not paused yet, but unfortunately that's been most of my airtime right now. And no one's really got any items to talk about. 41 over the effigies. Where are you boys from? I almost want to say Canada just to see what they say, but I don't know if I should chat and should all chat. Most of the time the caster's getting shit for that, so probably just leave it. The pause goes on for much longer though. I'll probably say hello. No, he's reconnected, so I'm not gonna get involved. Probably for the best. Looks like they're ready to go. I just zip. Maybe he'll fix whatever lag issues he was having and can get some CS now.
Too bad for you.
Yeah, he seems to be playing a little bit better. Already got a little bit going his way. He needs to get a point. Oh, he's got a point in glaze. He just needs to use it. But either way, so up on the top lane. Oh, Slardar took a lot of damage there. Looks like he got ice sharded in. Good thing there was no snowball follow up. He's got to be careful here. Ice shard's gonna come out. He's not gonna go for it. Pops clarity. Just getting some harass in there.
Yes.
If he had had enough mana to do both and been level 3, that would have been a kill. It should have been a kill anyway. He's gonna go for this toss with the snowball as well. I don't think this is a kill though. There's an Earthshaker moving in. Should be enough. They'll be able to find him. Oh, unfortunately, Lich though, he's gonna be tracked down and brought down. So he's gonna be out now. And he's gonna make it out. Holy shit! He's got 60 HP. He's on his way out the door. He needs a second. He's all clenched up and having a rough day. What was the first blood though? And looks like they're ready to go. But the Bane. Where's the Bane? Okay, so it looks like they must have just caught the Lich out pulling or
Dire's top
something like
tower
that.
is under attack.
Caught him up behind the tower, spot him with the ward, used the Rubik. Yeah, Rubik used lift and pull, and Bane probably cleaned him up with the Bane sap after a little bit of a rocket barrage. But they anyways, and so unfortunately, Lich Vampire is going to give up that first blood and go into the Bane. That's not a bad thing at all. He's going to get up his boots and be able to move around the map a lot more effectively. He's got to be careful though. He's going to be spotted out by the Bane. Silencer's only got the 1 point in glaive still, but still that's going to be an extra 30. Well, oh, nice shackle coming out. This actually might be a dead silencer. They've got a brain sap. Oh, it's only level 1. It's not enough. They're going to get fissure blocked, and they might actually turn it around. Silencer, he is going to drop the beautiful power shot coming out from Slavi. And unfortunately, Lich tried to, looks like he tried to take the Nightmare so Silencer could get out of the way, but there wasn't a whole lot he could do. And Silencer has dropped in the mid lane, so another kill going the way of Elab. And a heavy CS lead. Imagine we take a look at the graphs. Not the one I'm looking for. There we are. So 1500 going the way of Elab already. They started off with a advantage. What would that have been from? Must have been from the early laning phase. But they've already got 1000 experience advantage as well. Silencer doing what he can to try and harass and get back into it, but Wind Ranger just a little bit too far now. Well, decent harass coming out with that glaive. Maybe we can get a couple of those off. Get a little bit more of the lane going his way. But they're going to have to get this the task. Unfortunately, missing that kill on the Slaughter is going to be a bit of a big deal, as he's gotten quite a bit of CS here. 17 and 10, doing a really good job of denying the task this experience as well. But he is still a little bit further behind, just due to having to have TP'd out and ran back.
I don't mind if I do.
Silencer's trying to do what he can. Quap up in the top lane, looks like she's just saving up right now. Probably going to be grabbing her boots pretty quick here. Actually, let's be careful here. Might be in a little bit of trouble. No, but the stick charges are going to be enough. The gyrocopter, nice bait there. Quap unfortunately did not get hers off. She had 13 sticks, 13 wand charges as it were. And flatline. Anyways, Queen of Pain unable to get off that magic stick and did drop if she had. They might have been able to turn that, but kind of an interesting thing there. Got caught surprised. Slaughter on the bottom lane though, him and the task, they're trading. Slaughter once in, he's got another crush. He's actually going to get snowballed up, and he gets the crush off. He pops the sticks. Is he going to win? He does. Or no, sorry, that was a Farron Fire. That's what that animation is. Okay, so Gyro used his Fairy Fire as well as a stick, and that's what did it for him. Guap had one as well, so I mean, she easily could have lived there. She had a Mango and a Farron Fire as well as 13 sticks. So a little bit unfortunate though that she gave up that kill. 4-0 is the score for Elab. They're going to be pretty happy with themselves so far. Mid lane, they're going to be heavy dive coming over from Slavi. No, Tusk is going to get the snowball off. He's got ice shards, but unfortunately he doesn't land them. If he could have gotten those ice shards, this would have been a kill with the Walrus Punch. Unfortunately, just not quite there. So, score now 5-0 in favor of put up at the top lane. They're going to make it 6. Quap's going to have to blink away. And are they going to be able to deny the gyro? They're not going to have to. He's going to live. He's got a couple tangos as well. He might be okay. No, he's going to run all the way back. So they got the Lich once more up in the top lane. Oh, Slaughter, he's going to find Tusk. This might be the first kill. No, Shackle's going to latch there as well as a crush to follow up. Power shot and one more auto attack coming up from the Wind Ranger. That's going to be enough. Fissure comes out from the Earthshaker. So still no one to drop yet. Bane's still doing alright. He's got Nightmare. Oh, that's off on cooldown, but he does have Brain Sap. Slaughter hiding in the trees. He goes for the crush, unable to get it off. He's got his Tranquil Boots ticking up. Interesting enough, Earthshaker doesn't want to go. He gets off the crush. There's quite a bit of damage. Another stun going to fly out from him, but the Rubik's there to get the kill with the Fade Bolt. Now moving back in, getting a couple attacks. Bane's going to be alright. He's got 9 charges as well. He's gonna back off. 8-0 is the score. Another couple of kills. 2 kills going the way of Elab, and they're just not afraid at all here. Husky's got that. The Tranquil is keeping him. Or sorry, Slaughter's got the Tranquil keeping him alive and healthy. Bane, Brain Sap, and everybody's got sticks and wands as well. So a lot of this early fighting, they're just ready for it. Sanser still yet to get any stolen intelligence. 1 point in place. He's got 3 points up in last word though. And he does have global, so maybe they can look to take an engagement with that. No Echo Slam yet, but they do have, I guess that's all they've got. Still no Sonic Wave. Once they have that, they should be able to go find a pick off. Guap can just, you know, save that Mango, pop it after she blink screams Mango, and then Sonic Wave if she needs to. We'll see. She's got enough mana to pull out the combo. But we'll see. That's a lot of health on the gyro, and actually a Nightmare gonna come out. They can launch the call down as well. Lich doing a good job of being the sacrificial lamb. He's gonna drop. Easy pick off going their way. There's a TP up top. Earthshaker coming in, but he's got to be a little bit careful here. Walk is still there. Fisher's gonna come up, unfortunately, on the wrong side of the trees. Or on the wrong side of it, not gonna be enough.
We see you.
Larder on the Tusk trading bottom. He's got a DD rune. Tusk is gonna have to be very careful. Rubik's rotated down as well. So we'll see if they can orchestrate a kill here. Another Ice Shard's coming out. Trying to keep the Tusk low. He's gonna pop that DD rune, and he's gonna go for it. Oh, nice. He can drag him back with Snowball. He's got enough mana to stun as well. Rubik's there, can lift if he needs to, but he's not gonna be the case. Harder able to get that kill. He's also gonna steal Ice Armor, so decent little spell to have. Cast that on him, keep him healthy. And any sort of damage that wants to come out. Queen is in the area as well, though. And Tusk, or Slaughter, sorry, is going to actually head all the way back. Mid lane, though, they're going to be diving pretty deep. Silencer, he's in a pretty rough spot. They're going to be able to get the shackle off, but unfortunately, Windranger kind of messing up the order there. She's going to get stunned up. Does get off the power shot. She's going to just TP away there. And, ooh, that was close. Getting out with about 90 health. Stun going to be there, stopping the Bane. Ice Shards as well. They're just going to beat him down in the mid lane. So they get their first kill on a Bane, but they lost the Silencer once again. It's looking pretty rough for him. Experience, or holy, the net worth graph heavily in favor of Elab. They're going to be up 7,500, as well as 4K experience. And I don't really see how EXT are going to get back into this. Oh, there's an Invis, Tusk, hunting a Bane. Gyrocopter is going to come in, and there's a Crush, a couple of auto attacks, and they're going to let the Gyro grab that kill. That's his third one, and he's got 2 assists as well now. He's got a Helm with a Dominator as well, so he can jungle farm to his heart's content. Are they stacking the Ancients? Yes. Yes, they are. They've got a triple stack going on there. Rubik's actually going to fall. Tusk able to pick up that kill with the help of the Earthshaker, so they get another one. Put themselves a little bit closer. 12-2 is way better than 10-0 as far as they're concerned, so they got to be happy with that. But as a general feel of the game, it's not looking great for EXT. The top lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, they're gonna look for the Silencer. Lich is gonna take that, throw out the power shot as well. Actually gonna get caught up in the Nightmare himself. Always punch up in the air. He's gonna be dropping here. He does go down. Gyrocopter does not have the mana for a call down. Trying to get off the flat cannon, but it's not doing quite enough damage. Silencer's gonna live now. So far they've lost 2. Huge Sonic Wave coming out, connecting on multiple, but unfortunately it's not gonna be enough as quite a few of them go down very suddenly to the Gyrocopter. And with that, it make it a 2 for 3. Is that That was Rubik's stolen Sonic Wave. Oh, that explains why it went the other way. I just saw the Quap, figured it was hers. What a beautiful play coming out from God, and able to turn that fight around. I think without that, they're going to be in a fair bit of trouble. Gyrocopter as well, getting that last hit on the tower. He's got some items coming out. He's got an Aquila as well as a Blade of Alacrity, so he's going to get a fair bit of damage. And I imagine he's going to be working on the Manta style next. Bane picks up a couple of smokes on his way back in. He's got his urn up and ready, so they'll have that extra bit of regen. They've got 80 seconds left on Sonic Wave.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Co-op trying to jungle as best she can. Tusk moving down to the bottom lane. He's got mana boots, that's about
Dire's
it.
bottom tower is under attack.
Keep pinging him out, so it looks like they might want to think about going to deal with him. He's gonna walrus punch that creep. And Wind Ranger actually gonna be able to find the silencer. Bane's there, gonna be able to pick up that kill with Brain Sap, and gonna get a couple of run charges. Trying to find the Quap, but can't get in range for a Fiend's Grip, unfortunately, otherwise it would have been another kill. They've got quite a bit of lockdown potential as well, and Wind Ranger's closing in only 1200 away from getting that Ag Scepter. Looks like that's what she's gonna rush. Maybe get that and then a I just got PM'd by Radio Tower. I'll have to talk to you after the game. Sorry, buddy. And
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Slardar. Let's see, what's he gonna go for? He's almost got that blink dagger. Rangers again. Just remember that. Any items at all coming out for the silencer? No, nothing for him. He doesn't even have treads yet, and I think treads are definitely the boots, unless you want to go for early bots. But they're gonna smoke up. They're gonna look for an engagement here. If they can get a hero, oh, Starter just TP'd out. This actually could go really well for them. If they can initiate onto the Wind Ranger, bring her down quickly, and then go for the Bane, they might be able to turn this into a tier 1 tower as well. That could be a big swing going their way. So we'll see if it's gonna break. They're gonna know where the Bane is. They're gonna spot him out. Can they get a stun off? Snowball's there. Unfortunately, the Enchantrum's gonna miss. Fidget's gonna be there. Wallace Punch as well. Shackle's gonna connect onto 2. The Global comes out. That's gonna stop any sort of re-engagement. But now Rubik's down here. Quap. He's still got a big Sonic Wave coming with Rubik. Connects before, but it's not gonna be enough. Queen is gonna return the favor. Ice Blast coming out from the Lich. Not gonna be enough. And Wind Ranger is going to go down. She is. That's a buyback from the Bane. Fiend's Grip able to get a kill. And that's going to make it 2 for 2. Lich just barely able to make it out alive there. And they get 3 in a buyback, but they lost their silencer once again. Did he get any intelligence? Okay. He did get a couple from that. He's got 8 soul intelligence now, so he's been around for those 4 kills. That's going to help him move forward just that little bit. And well, going on from here on out. Let's see where they want to go. If the graph has shifted at all, 12,000 net worth lead, 7,500 experience. So still climbing very heavily in favor of Elab. Gyrocopter's got over 100 CS. He's got his Yasha finished up. He's getting pretty close to that Manta style as well. Or he could just be an S and Y if he wants to go for a movement speed fighting build. Fissure? No, I'm not going to connect. But we'll see. Where's Rubik at? Okay, Rubik's got a Blink Dagger now as well. Gonna go and poke his nose into the Roche pits. Nothing going on up there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
There. So they know it's warded. And looks like Wind Ranger just wants to pressure this tower. She bought out before she died, it seems, so she doesn't have to worry about that. There's 600 to go, and then she'll have that Ags. Tuss, not able to get anything just yet. They're using the courier as bait. Well, not bait, but as vision here. They're gonna be able to bring it down. Slardar, he's got his blink now. Gyrocopter
is under attack.
They're kind of thinking about Roshan maybe. They have a great lineup to do it, but I think they have to get a pick off or two. As well, Global is gonna be up. Sonic Wave's gonna be up as well as Chain Frost. Like all their ultis are coming off cooldown here in the next 30 seconds, and you gotta be a little bit careful. They do have a lot of potential for damage as well. Smoked up behind their tower though, a little worried. There's going to be a stun out on the Gyro. Fissure to follow up, Global as well. They're going to be able to bring him down very quick. Trimming Pain goes out, connects onto 3. They're looking forward, trying to get more. Bane turns around, gets a brain set bomb. Starter's coming in, he gets a nice point crush onto 2. They're going to look to try to turn this. Bane gets a Fiend's Grip onto the silencer. They're going to be losing that damage. Stolen Fissure coming out from the Rubik. They're trying to turn around. There's a Shackle Shot, nicely done. They bring down the Earthshaker now. Rubik's still alive. Snowball's going to go back out on the Wind Ranger. They're trying to turn this around. Get a Walrus Punch as well. They bring her down with the Scream from the Quap. They're going to lose their Tusk as well. And a pause. Why a pause? Oh my. Gak! Giffa! I guess that is how it's going to be. But Rubik, where is he at? He's got his fissure up, so they can look to turn this around. The co-op might be in a little bit of trouble. Slardar can turn and hit her. Where's the fissure? Does go out, connects him to 2. They need a bash. Fadebolt's there. They're going to be able to get this and turn around. Another kill going that way. That's a 5-man wipe going the way of Elab. I thought that was looking really good for EXT, but again, Rubik with the massive steals that fight, able to turn things around there. And a very nice job. Unfortunately, they just had to spend too much to kill the gyrocopter, and by the time they did, too much damage had gone the other way.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And I think they should be able to finish off this tower. Who's that coming in? Earthshaker, he's going to think better of it. Probably for the best. They have a lot of damage potential with Fadebolt, Fissure, and Brain Sap all at once there. And a couple of other right clicks. So very nice engagement coming out from EXT, from Elab, and securing themselves another tier 1 tower, as well as I imagine a even bigger lead. Oh, hold the phone. While Snowball coming in, Walrus Punch as well. Fissure dropped. He's got a Blink Dagger. Nice. He's just able to get it off. And unfortunately, Tusk unable to find him. Qualm's going to go in here. They're throwing out what spells they can. Oh, there he is. And Earthshaker's going to be able to finish him off. Rubik did what he could, but unfortunately unable to make it out. Didn't have mana for TP. It does almost have a 4-step though. He's 300 away from the recipe. Smoke again coming out. Another 5-man one. Where's Earthshaker going though? He doesn't seem to want to be a part of this. They're gonna wrap around and try and grab their people off their mid-tier 1 tower. And well, they're gonna look to pressure this tier 2, but Earthshaker's moving in. He's gonna be at the front of the line here. He's actually gonna find the Slardar. Slardar's able to get the blink off. Earthshaker throws out the Fissure, doesn't connect on anything. They both have a ward here. They both got vision. Slardar's thinking about re-engaging, but they're just gonna back off for now. They know all their ultis are up. They don't want to take a bad engagement. And they don't have their Rubik here. Just TP'd bottom. They'd be fighting 4v5. That's a little bit tough. Ice Shard's gonna fly out. Gonna connect with nothing. But unfortunately, there was a smoke wasted by EXT. Not even able to get off a pick off on a sport. Or a transition into a tier 1 tower. Are any of the tier 1 towers even close to going down? Not really. None of them have any damage at all, or any damage worth noting. And they've lost all 3 of theirs, so that's a huge part of the net worth lead. So it's still over 12,000. Experience now cresting over 10. Oof. And I mean, we just take a look. Like, Rubik is so brave right now. He's not too worried. All he got was Arcane Curse. That's a pretty poor steal. I was hoping for global, or hell, even just getting last word wouldn't be bad.
Where's my pension?
Lich picked up a casual cloak. Wonder about choice. Anyone else going for that? Nah, it doesn't look like it. How's Bane doing? Bane picked up a Midas of all things, so he's going to be getting those levels pretty quick here. He's got his level 2 ulti, so some extra damage on that as well. But just the 5-second duration is huge right now. Slardar, I guess he's looking like a 4-staff, just going off that ring. Wind Ranger, she's got her Ags, probably saving up for mobility of some size, maybe get a blink.
Dire's
Or
top tower
could just go
is
Slashes
under
way, get a
attack.
Chrysalis. This shard's gonna be bad to steal. Are they looking for another one? Another smoke? Doesn't look like it. Quap's actually got a BKB purchase now. So, next team fight she'll have some serious options as far as what she wants to do. And I think Silencer is going for an Atos. Yeah, he must be. So it's only going to be a little bit until he's got that. And once I got those 2 items, Silencer will be a lot tankier, do some extra damage with his glaives. He's now got it max, so it does 90%. So, whoa. What's going on here? So, was that 85? So it probably does 90%, so like 80 damage. Oh, there's going to be a beautiful shackle. There's the stun follow-up, and global was a day too late, unfortunately. Fissure's going to go, not going to connect on anything. They might even re-engage here. All their steps up very quickly. They're looking for the Earthshaker. Slardar's going to blink forward. He can get the rush. No, he doesn't have the mana anymore. Just going to go for that. Echo Slam, unfortunately, going to be whiffed. Misses the enchant totem. He's got a Fissure, though. That's going to connect and gets him under the towers. Snowball going to come through. That's going to be 1 going down. So they do get the Slardar. Winner just got to be a little bit careful. She's going to get trapped up here, but Gyrocopter's short up. He's got his Manta. Does he want to commit to it? They're saying push. Global's down. Rubik wants to go. And, well, Bane and him are going to be doing all they can, trying to push out that lane. Oh, he stole Global Silence. Jeez. You got to be careful.
Dire's
You can't be
middle
letting
tower is
Rubik
under
steal these
attack.
massive teamfight spells. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. They can commit whenever they want to. They've got Global, and I wonder if they know that he's stolen Global or not. They're Frost armoring up the tower. So I still think that's a funny interaction. Yeah, he's going to get force staffed out. He's going to take a fair bit of damage here. Rubik's still sitting with Global. Very patient. And they're going to deny the tower, but they still have taken down 2 of the tier 2s. And, I mean, that's still 300 gold for everybody on the team, even with the one being denied. And that is going to be a force staff on the Slardar. So, more smokes being picked up for everybody respectively. Bane buys a couple, and getting him ferried out. Are they going to go for Roche now? I think they are. Yeah, Rubik's stumbling forward. They can fight with Global easily, and they can bring Roche down very quickly with Gyrocopter as well as Wind Ranger. The amp damage, so they don't even need a whole lot. They've got a ward up here as well, so they can look to commit. Slardar, he's gonna actually blink away. Ooh, doesn't quite make it back into the pit. He's gotta be a little bit careful here on the courier. Wind Ranger's actually gets a nice 2-man shackle coming out as well. That's gonna be the death of the Tusk. Oh no, not quite, but he's snowballing back in. They're gonna be able to pull him way out of position here, and he's gonna drop very quickly. So he goes down. Unfortunately, he was away, but not really. Rubik pulling forward to get the lift after the crush, pulling him back. They still have Global. They want to use it. They're gonna toss it out here. Nice 2-man crush and the Global coming out. That's just gonna be huge. Beam Strip's gonna connect onto the Queen of Pain as well. They get the stun, stolen fissure from the Rubik, and he's just clowning on this game. Another stun coming from Slardar. That's gonna bring down the Earthshaker. A 5-man wipe and Roche just outside of the base. That's gonna be a lane of Rax. There's one buyback on the Lich, and that's it. So maybe if he buys back and they all let the chain toss bounce between them, that'll be enough. They clean up the tier 2 and they're gonna go for it. They've got no reason not to.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Be able to bring this tower down nice and quick.
Dire's structures are fortified.
So, Focus Fire doing some work once the fort's worn off, but I think this is going to be game 1. Slardar blinking aggressively, looking for it. Are they going to commit for the Rax, though? It looks like they want to. They do have to be careful. A lot of Globals are up. Earthshaker, he does have a Blink Dagger. That could be a dead gyro. Where's the Earthshaker? Go in, buddy. That's your moment. He's not going to go. That's the Silencer's Global coming out. Where's Rubik, though? Is he going to be able to steal it? No, he steals Ice Shards. Big scream coming out, but it's not going to be enough. Gyrocopter's just sitting up front cleaning house. And Jackal not going to latch Silencer. He's got to be able to get away. He pops the stick. Echo Sign comes out now. Gets on 2. They bring down the Gyro's first life. Unfortunately, he's got another one. Silencer now to go down. Gyrocopter's going to come back. Earthshaker, he's going to be falling as well. Gets crushed up and shackled. Or hit. There he goes. Rubik blinking forward to get the stun off as well. Doing what he can, but unfortunately not a lot more he can do to pull people back. And they're just going to settle for the one lane of Rax, looks like. They're going to pull their way out. EXT, they're in a pretty rough spot. I imagine it's over almost 2,000, 20,000. Shit, man, it's almost 25.
Dire's middle tower is under
Wind
attack.
Ranger wants to go for the tower by herself, though. She's going to blink out. And she's got 2,700 gold, so she can pick up a Chrysalis or a Maelstrom if she wants to. Whatever she feels like, we'll give her that extra bit of damage. And she could go Desolator too. Gyrocopters, he's got a BKB now, 10-second charge. We'll see what it is. I mean, if she really wants to, she could just go MKB nice and early. But doesn't seem to be the case. Stun's gonna come out from the Earthshaker. Ice Shards as well. They're kind of trapped in here. No Chain Frost to come out though. It's not off cooldown. Slardar gonna go and gets another nice 2-man crush and a shackle, but unfortunately I don't think that latched. Doesn't matter though. Rubik is there with the fissure, and they bring down 2 almost instantly. They're gonna force the rest back with the flat cannon. He's got a DD rune for a little bit as well, so
Dire's middle barracks
not a lot
are
they
under
can do.
attack.
Slardar goes in and gets another 2-man crush. Every crush he gets is 2 people. This is just absurd. There's gonna be a snowball coming out, pulls him in, sends it to Bane.
Dire's middle
Stolen
barracks
snowball.
has fallen.
Looks like he's gonna save his allies, get another kill here, and Bane does get the kill through the regen. Tuskie's gonna be in a little bit of trouble. That's gonna be GG. Bane, what are you doing here, buddy? So risky. He bought a heart. It's just stupid.
Radiant
A little bit of
victory.
clowning going on at the end of the game, but nonetheless, a pretty handy win coming out for EXT. Let's see how many people ended up watching. 130. But a pretty Elab, pretty handy victory there. Nice and precise. Very easy for them to pull that one out. It looked like they kind of just had EXT's number. Some strange picks coming from them that just didn't seem to pan out. And sometimes there's just not a lot you can do with that. But nonetheless, we'll see them back here in game number 2 coming up shortly. I imagine the lobby will be the same. Just gonna have to wait for it to pop back up. But to everybody who's tuned in, thank you very much for joining me. I'm of course Bo2, and you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, all under that tag. It's wait, where is it? It's up there. So if you want to, you can take a look at it. But until next time, and next time should only be a couple of minutes, enjoy the tunes, and we'll be back in a bit.